Oh boy! Man. I am getting really tired of work trying to slow me down on my Wednesday streams. Super tired of it. 'Cause, my God, it should not take that long to bring kids home. You would think, but it does. So, I am just a few minutes late compared to when I said that I would be here. Sorry about that. Can't help it all the time, as much as I would like to. But school is almost out. So I can have more time to stream and focus on that kind of stuff. Yeah. Soon I will have more time. Soon. I probably fully explained it better when I didn't even change anything over here. You know what? Whoopsie daisy. I didn't change any of my notifications or anything. I just hit stream and went right for it. Whoopsie daisy. It's okay. My feelings about finally having the Cricket Man has not changed. Dead by Daylight? I am nowhere close to playing you. Nowhere close. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I have played the first game. I don't remember much from it besides like major plot points and stuff, so yeah, but I also know that there are people that will be watching this stream that don't actually know anything about the game. So it would be best to obviously keep it spoiler free. And thank you, random whiteout. So keep it spoiler free in the chat as much as you can, because we definitely want to give everybody a chance to enjoy the game. Because this is a really good game, even though I never finished the series when I first started playing it. It's a really good game. I like one character in particular, but the sad thing is that I cannot do anything with him, or at least I cannot romance him until I get into the second game. So that's the really sad thing there. Can't romance until then. I do have some, like, 2 Mass Effect specific channel point things. I don't know if, like, the time limit that I have. Hello, Mello. Welcome to the stream. Did you get to about where I am at? Or did you at least get Garrus and your crew? I think I've finally got everything set up as it should be. So I am ready to fully hit this button. But yeah, my guess would be about where I was left off last night. I got to where I have fuck you. Mello already has everybody. Just finished the first planet. My God. I've done nothing. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I am, like, thinking about not doing the trip that I have next Wednesday because I'm sick and tired of going to work and then rushing home just so I could stream. And I usually don't work for them on Wednesdays anyway, because I try to do a lot of my video editing for my YouTube videos. So it's like, I'm tired. But good job, Mello, for getting as far as you have. I'm hoping I can make a pretty good dent, or at least get everybody tonight as well. Kylie was watching you play. Good! She needs to see why the Cricket Man is so lovable. Only the Cricket Man. No, everybody's so freaking good in this game except for Ashley. She's the first one I hear loading into the game. And why am I back here? Oh, this is where I ended, This is not where I ended. Oh god, put the gun away, Shepard. Put the gun away. This isn't where I ended.
Roughly the L Corps.
Okay, good. I still have their information. I would have been so mad. I'll remind you what planet to not do first. Oh, you mean the planet that I almost went to go fucking do the first time I played this? And you're like, no.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ashley.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Well, I don't really need to know why the lies.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance
I can't see
military.
because of my drink.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this.
Suddenly I'm very...
It's the scanning device I developed.
Very attentive.
Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I could still ask
What are you
this.
doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Got it.
I should get going then.
Okay, now I'll read
Yes,
your,
I have much work myself.
Yeah.
So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I love you. I love every alien in this, except for Sarian. My god. Anyway. Mello, also, I kept going to the Keepers and going, my babies! And she was like, no. Scan. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't want... Other than, like, I definitely did not end here. That is going to be difficult to remember where to go. God, stop pulling out the gun! I'm just gonna forever be pulling out the gun. Oh, fuck. I can level up. Oh my god, I got so much leveling up to do. Ugh. Nope. Oh, yeah. All the abilities that I have not done yet. Don't mind me. Recharges all talents so they can be used immediately. Increases pistol damage and accuracy. Purges weapon heat. Okay, sure. Sure. Everybody... Yeah, okay. was like, everybody should be leveling up on their own. Because I'm already losing my damn mind trying to do the...
When the Asari discovered this...
Hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the council knowing?
Well, I mean, the council's pretty dumb. I can't talk to you. I want to talk to all the aliens, though. All. I don't know where I'm going. I swear to God, I was looking at where I was going. Where am I going? What the fuck? Garrett. Oh, I have a couple things. Well, that doesn't count. An agent named Barlow Vaughn. Well, I'm gonna do that first. So go to Cora's den in the lower wards. Okay. Cora's den in the lower wards. Wards. Cora's den. As much as I would love to date Caden and get the "I see you as a brother" dialogue line, I think I'm still gonna go with the alien lady. The pretty lady. I have arrived at Cora's den. Sweet. What's up here, though? The way out, probably. I don't know where that goes. What's this? Alright, my drink is bothering me. It's right where the information is. Okay. That's Cora. Yeah.
That's her.
Why do I have my gun out? Why? Why? Caden, can you, like, stop standing in front of me all the damn time? Caden! Caden, you are killing me.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
I gotta move my drink. I can't see any of my HUD. Hopefully I don't spill it. Okay, I think I can put away the gun now. Did I come to the right? I should have come to the right place, right? Harkin, yeah, I did.
Back off, Rex.
Ah!
Liz told us to take the
Rex!
gun. Showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
Rex!
This only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story.
Let me talk to Rex.
The story is just beginning.
Let me talk to Rex. I've missed Rex. Rex!
Out of my way, humans.
Rex! No, Rex, come back, Rex!
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught.
No, I want to get caught in the middle of it. Rex! Come back. Fuck! I lost him. Rex! Come back. You suck, Rex. Come back. I can sit down. Oh, yeah. Probably because, you know. But I don't really want to do that. A patron. Why can't I? I guess I can talk to... Oh! Hello.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay, fuck you.
Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Fine.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Fine. Can I have Rex again?
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun?
Fuck
I gotta
off.
say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
Maybe later.
Never later.
Suit yourself, princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Yeah, well, just wait until you hear my name, asshole. Garrus.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
I'm curious.
Is there something I should know about the captain?
Are you gonna lie?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor.
I don't
and then
remember
he blew
that.
it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Well, I mean...
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up.
I don't like him.
How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Disgusting! That's not why I'm here.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Go.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm...
Good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I can pull out my gun. I can pull out my gun! Yeah. Can I talk to you?
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Fist?
Fist.
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Okay.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Rex!
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Shepard? I mean, not Shepard. Ashley?
Enjoy the club.
I'm getting tired of you. You talk too much. She always has something to say.
Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
I do like how nobody absolutely cared about the people that we just killed coming in here. Nobody hurt the guns, everything was fine. What's up here, though? What is here? Keeper! Scan. The little buddy. Oh, it's just a different way to leave. Shit. To Presidium, yeah, it was. Hold on. I need to stay in the wards.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander
Oh, it's you.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
I don't know about that.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
Yeah, how do you know?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Fine.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Fine.
Thank you, Commander.
This is how I
You
end
won't
with
regret it.
5,000 side quests, because I'm always wanting to help everybody. And I didn't mean to sound like I disliked her. I just know, like, in past games that I've played, every single time you talk with a journalist, everything seems to go wrong. So I don't remember how it goes with her. I'm hoping it's better than every other fucking game I've ever played with a with a freaking journalist to talk to, I'm hoping.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if I want to buy anything,
Hello,
though.
Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon.
How? Why?
But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Well, thank you.
Show me what you've got.
I don't think I have enough money to buy anything, but...
I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Holy fuck no. I'm kind of near some of that. I'm sorry. Window shopping.
Is that really... Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Well...
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Fine.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink.
Ooh.
Thanks again.
I just realized I don't have my sound all coming out of my headset. There we go. Okay. Is this down to Cora's den? Because I know there was another door from it. I just don't want to pass anybody up that's important. Anybody to talk to? Hello.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Non-human armors and view standard items. It's standard items. This is not as bad as the other guy. Why is that? What? Ellenist risk control license? For the Normandy quartermaster? I'm kinda sure? It's only 100. I don't know why I need it, but I'll grab it. Yep, Cora's den. Found it. We're good. Can anybody tell me... Like, I know where Garrus went, but... I'll kinda know where he went. I think. Krogan. And journal. Look for information. Don't have information. Probably haven't seen the last of Conrad. What harm could be in talking with him if you meet again? Sure. Where am I? Garrus. Okay, Garrus. Go to the med clinic in the upper wards. Okay. That's where I need to go. Oh, okay, cool. And boop. Another one done. Med clinic. Hold on, med clinic. I will speak with you soon enough. I don't want to go to CSEC Academy or that. Welcome to the wards. Oh, okay, that's just to Presidium again. Oh wait, I was here. Oh my god. I was here. And I just didn't go this way. This place is so big. Hello, med clinic.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Look at that shot. I keep thinking I have to reload, but it's just... Replenish the Medigel. Hello.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
No problem.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Oh, come on. Be nice.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run.
Yeah,
she
that
asked
happens.
me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Okay.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren.
Great.
And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
Anything
Not
that
sure.
can help.
Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Why do
You're
you
a
hate
Turian.
Saren?
Why do you want to bring
Saren?
him
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Rex!
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
Fuck
Krogan
no.
might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
He's
What's he
coming
doing
with.
there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Oh ho 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 ho. Guess what? Screw you, Ashley. Garrus, my boys are here. The ones who matter. Who matter right now, anyway. Because, like, obviously I don't have everybody in the crew yet. View of Nebula. Okay. So... Don't mind the fact I already forgot where I'm going. Oh yeah, we're trying to get to the C-Sec Academy. And Fist. Okay, C-Sec Academy. I saw the sign for that. Down! The elevator at the end of this hall leads up to C-Sec Academy. The Alliance docking bay can be found there. Cool. Ooh. More Codex, more Keeper. Who are you?
I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during
Goddamn,
the Blitz.
everybody
Saw you
knows
on the
me.
vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
How
It's
you
an honor to
doing?
meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth.
Oh, there you go.
meet
You
all
found
kinds
a
of
job
cool
you like.
aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
Don't you dare say
This place
aliens
is
that way.
Amazing. I've been here almost a year.
I
and
love
I
all
still
the
haven't
aliens.
seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
Ooh, is Flux where I get my
What do you know about
lady?
Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know?
Oh, I've
Drinking
heard a
on the
lot,
job,
too.
Taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I'm pretty sure all of it's true,
Right.
dude.
You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
See you around. Do. I have Garrus. I can't believe how that's literally all it took for me to get Garrus.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Well, I mean, they got a point. People should be protected. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to travel. No. Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
Thanks, Rex.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
I love him. I love him so much.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Well,
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
It's got a point there, Rex.
People have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Yes.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Okay, Caden. I hate to do this to you, my man, but I'm bringing Rex. My two alien boys! Is there anybody to talk to here? No. Where am I going? I'm just going back to Fist now, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. Have that. Have that. Take down Fist. A crime lord, Cora's den. Okay, so I guess I just go there. I'm assuming that's what I do, is just go there.
The
Quarians. Okay. What do you mean I recovered items? Is it just because I switched, or what the hell? Hey, I need to go back to Cora's den. Yeah. Someday. I kind of forgot how quickly you do collect everybody. A gentleman's club lies. At least we didn't get attacked right away. Oh. Nope. No. Rex, please don't be like... Guys! Please don't be like Caden. Woo! Frames. A little bit of frames. Okay, got him.
Lost shields!
Waiting for my shield to come back before I pop back out. If I get it, I don't remember. There they go. There they go. I have 2 more. There we go.
All clear.
That's what you say now, Garrus. Okay. Okay. Good on ya. Oh yeah, that's just something to shoot.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I never liked Fist anyway.
I never liked Fist anyway. If only that worked with the thugs and stuff from Batman.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Rex. Learn from Garrus. Shooting people is not all that important. God. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Damn, that takes a lot.
Good to go. Get down!
That sounded a lot like Ash there.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Smart move.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
Okay, then where did you send her?
You know. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The
That's
Quarian
still the
isn't
same
here.
thing.
Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever.
Yeah.
Even I don't know his true identity.
Good, because you're an asshole.
But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Where's the meeting?
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Well, he did warn.
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Yeah, so let's just keep arguing about the thing that Quarian lost in. Oh my god. Great, I'm timed. I don't do well in time situations. You're not gonna fucking show your face. Just gonna go up and punch you because I ain't got time for this. Wow. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Hold on. Where? Hold on. Where? In the things, in the state. You have to get to the alley. Where's the alley? Fuck. I don't know where the alley is. I'm assuming this is the alley. I don't know where it's at. Yes, this is it. Oh, never mind.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Heads up!
Motherfucker. There, I took care of the main menace to my man. That went down, like, super fast. No!
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you
Yeah,
hurt
he
in
did.
the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could
Don't
take
blame
it
you.
to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Yay! More people!
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Cora's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe
Yeah.
you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
Because I
I
had...
was on my pilgrimage.
Oh,
my
yeah,
rite
yeah.
of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars.
She just got stuck
Only
finding out
returning
about
to the
Saren and the
flotilla
Geth
once
at the
we
same
have
time.
discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Cool.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious.
Yeah, I don't blame you, girl.
I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Cool.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the conduit,
he said
though?
Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Well...
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Okay.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago.
That's a long
the
time.
Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Okay.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Well...
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle
that's
of
not a good
non-organic
thing.
life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Well, they need to know.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
Hello, Ghost. Welcome back to the
Captain's
stream.
right.
I'm just
we need to present this to the Council right away.
getting more information.
What about her? Aquarian.
My name is Tali.
It ain't that hard of a name,
You saw me in the
Rex.
alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
What about your
I thought
quest?
you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Just got a point.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We need a lot of help. Currently editing
Thanks.
my last YouTube vid.
You won't regret this.
Oh, nice, Ghost.
Henderson and
I
I
haven't
will
even
go
had a
ahead to get
chance
things
to
ready
edit
with the
anything
Council.
of what I did on
Take a
Dead by
few
Daylight.
minutes
The
to
little bit of
collect
time that I
yourself
spent
and
on
meet
Dead by
us in the
Daylight on
tower.
Monday, I haven't had the chance to do anything with it. I don't know. She's all tech strength. We'll bring Rex again. My day's going good. It's been a long day though because I worked and then basically rushed right to stream so I could still stream tonight since I usually do anyway. So it's been busy. How has your day been? I already looked at this computer, right? I did. I also did not catch what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, return to Fist's office. Ugh. Fine. Oh, wait, return to the... I don't want to return to the tower just yet. I think I'm gonna go to Fist. Mine's been okay. Well, okay's better than bad. That's for sure. Pilgrimage. Okay, nothing else new. Okay. Oh! You're running into the wall. Hold on. Who is here?
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia.
Okay.
Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere
Yeah,
else
by
to
okay,
turn.
I mean like nothing crazy happened. It's usually a good thing when nothing crazy happens. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn to. I'm happy to help.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned
God,
to me.
the way they animate the freaking hilarious to me. Well, I'll put this right. I'll find out.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there.
Expensive
Thank you
bar.
For your time.
Yo, that's a good way
I
to
just want
do
to
it.
give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Don't blame you, dude. Okay. The expensive bar. Am I supposed to talk to you? Because I don't want to talk to you. I need to go to the expensive bar. Should go over there at some point. Da, 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 da. I like helping people. And apparently I missed the door to the bar? Was it just right there? I'm pretty sure it wasn't just there, was it? Maybe I have to go this way. Most likely thinking I have to go this way. Yeah, that's the case. That's a diplomat. That's the bar. Oh, I've been in here. What? Rex, are you okay? Oh.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
I wish there were more humans around. Why?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Well, I don't want to talk to you anyway. I just wanted to save this dude for last.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Yep.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here for Samesh.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him.
Why?
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Dude, even if that's the case.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
It's
This
still
is a
not
long-term
right.
study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
A year? How are you
gotta have a
preserving
lot
these
of
bodies?
Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
Yeah, in a few years,
I
dude.
understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
I do, and you're wrong.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you.
Damn
Tell
right.
Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
It ain't that fucking important, dude. Asshole. Frickin' scientist, man. Why do scientists have to be like this? Samesh, good news!
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations.
No
it
problem,
does not
dude.
bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Totally get it, dude. Now I don't Fisk's office is where I'm going.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1.
Is it saying that I
there
need
are many
to...
points of interest here,
That's probably just the
including
icon for
Citadel
her
embassies
all
and
the time,
CSEC
and I always
headquarters.
forget it.
On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Why do I do this to myself? Yeah, no.
Goodbye.
Sorry, goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
I need
enjoy your
to
visit
go back to Cora's den. Please. Thank you. I'm never gonna get off this planet at the rate that I'm going, man. Never, ever. In a way, I guess that isn't too terrible, but it's still like... Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. Yep, this way. We gotta go see a dead body, apparently. Wow, this club picked right back up, didn't it? I'm not going to sit down. Let's get a drink, and I don't want that. Talk to all you. Fuck you, Harkin. Pretty sure I'm gonna be stuck coming back to you at some point. I've already opened you up. Heck yeah. Journal. Begin manual override. I bet I can do it. Yeah, why would I use Omnigel for that? Jeez. Rex, are you having troubles with doors again? Oh. I don't think that was the case. Okay. I did what I needed to do there. The information you found will help Miss Wong. Oh, okay. That's what I was doing that for. I was doing it for Miss Wong. Okay. Okay. To Miss Wong. I think I'm missing just one squad member at this point. I believe. Oh, I can do another charm. Oh! Charm definitely comes first. Screw intimidate, man.
Combat. All
Small arms. Oh, God. What? I can turn them into Omnigel here, so it's fine. That's not... Well, it's kind of better. Maybe. We all have the Lancer 1, huh? I guess I'll take that. This is the part that's gonna suck every time I'm here. Is having to do this. Every time. Man, that hurricane just ain't that great. I don't know what's going on around me. Edge. Okay. Sniper rifle. I definitely want to put the better... Well, it's kind of better. Kind of? I would rather put it on Garrus, because I'm pretty sure he's more of the sniper person on my team. What, you don't have the Omni tool or the Biotic Amp? I guess you probably have that. Oh! All human, huh? All human. Okay. Done with that. So now we can move on to upgrades. Upgrades! Toxic damage, damage versus organics, weapons force. So much. I already have hammerheads on there, so never mind. Oh, wait. Fuck. That would help. High explosive. Well, I have high explosive too, so let's slap that puppy on. Motorized joints. Smash damage. Cooldown. Reduction. Oh, releases targeted shots of adrenaline. Okay. I see this as being a better thing. Okay. Garrus? God, I always do this. Every time. 20% damage. Shit. Shit, no. No, what did I do? I think I screwed up. What did I do? Oh, that's exactly what I did. I switched guns. Okay. I need to stop doing that. I'm not great at this. See? Not great at it at all. Motorized joints. Sure. I just don't see us doing a whole lot of smashing people, attacking them, but whatever. Okay, so Miss Wong is the last thing that I have side questy to do. I hate that the doors don't automatically open. Makes it really hard to drink and do stuff at the same time. Okay. So the stairs up. Is Miss Wong gonna be in the same place? Or... yeah, should be. Finding her.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Thank you.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Well,
these OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped.
I didn't even have to hack in for that.
Trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are.
Well, I didn't want it. I didn't want more money.
I should go see what's on these discs.
I just wanted. I just saw a good charm thing, and I did it. Whoopsie. I mean, getting more money isn't like I'm being bad. Because as long as it never says I get renegade points, I'm good. I'm golden. The last person. The last, besides the keepers. On the whole, it seems harmless. Uncovered in Alliance Patrol. Okay, that's all stuff that I have to do off the Citadel. So I don't know where the fan is, but I think I need to go present the Corian's evidence to the Citadel Council. At the tower, right? Yeah, at the tower. At the tower! Where's that? Oh, I want to go this way, because this will get me to Presidium, too. Oh my god, I'm slowly learning. Be gentle. No, not that way.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Good job, Emily Wong. Not having any help from me whatsoever. Keeper! Hello, my son. They're cute. I feel like I should remember something else that happens with them later on in the game. But you know what? That can be future me's problem.
How many people you get coming in from the
I'm just gonna enjoy them while I can. I'm pretty sure that's not how you join a conversation. To Presidium? It's the elevator? Okay, that's not a door to go to anyway, so this is exactly what I want to do.
An excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site.
Yeah.
Our protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
Okay.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Yeah, I think you should. I love when our graphics go just a little blurry while I'm in the elevators. It's like, don't worry, we're loading. We're getting it. I don't know where else I'm gonna meet my fan. Because I think I meet him a couple more times.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
That's mean.
Has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason.
Okay.
Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Okay. What are the rules?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations.
So basically the areas everybody knows to avoid. Arrest it?
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
You got a point there, my dude.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
I like arguing with stupid
Do
stuff.
you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Breaking law. There's no laws being... Well, technically laws being broken. You having trouble?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Okay.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Now time for the spiel.
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Okay. I'd like to
help.
help.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
That's not really what I meant to say.
For the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Shit. I meant... But you still need to either get rid of the Hannah or convince the CSEC officer to back off.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays.
Yeah, but...
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Well, I could go buy the permit, but I think this is the better way to go about it.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
Not this way, though.
If the Protheans had wanted you to force your message on the unwilling, they'd have said so.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in
Look
this
at
matter.
that. Enthusiasm. That's all it is.
This one
He's just
departs
too enthusiastic
now,
about
and will
it.
not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Thank you. Just remember to get the permit at the same
I see
time,
the
my
Hanars
dude.
left. Thank you.
My
Happy
pleasure.
to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Okay. Glad I could help. Omni jail. Kinda just looking to see if I can find any other little things I can help around here. Keeper! I'm coming for that good scan! Thank you.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I didn't do shit, Avina. Can't prove it. Can't prove it. What the fuck do you got to say, Garrus?
The Keepers never paid much attention to that relay monument. I always found that a little strange.
Okay.
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive.
I wonder why, Rex. I wonder why. Anybody over here needing assistance that I may have missed? Or have I not been over here yet? Hey! Oh, you're a shopkeeper.
Human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Delan. Well, Delaninder sounds cooler.
To examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire.
Had to get in
for
a more
price,
comfortable position.
Naturally.
Oh, always for a
Why
price.
do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
I like learning.
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Okay.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Intimates?
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Okay. I definitely didn't ask you to do
Who are
it.
you?
God damn it, I
This
already...
one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Personal question is too generalized.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I'll at least look
Show me your items.
for the time.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I've looked. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. So much. I don't want to talk to you, Keeper. Boop. Oh, look, there's the Krogan one. Yeah, Rex, I know. We finally came over to the Krogan one.
Represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
Well, did you have to talk so quietly?
At the time the statue was built, the entire galaxy respected the Krogan. Now they're simply hated and feared.
They won't have to put up with us for much longer, Turian. My people will die out soon enough,
Thanks to you.
Some would argue you brought this on yourself. It was the Krogan who started the war.
And the Turians made sure to finish it.
Okay. Well, at least they're working together right now. What the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to be returning to the tower. Instead, I'm just running around. As per usual. Not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
I've had my office rearranged 5.
Hello.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our
I just kind of showed
up
here.
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's
I don't know what I
acolytes.
just walked in on.
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
Okay.
My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
That sounds
I'd like to
interesting.
try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in
3 to 4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Alright.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit.
Okay.
I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
No, I'm good.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Well, I don't know how things are going to
Naylina.
be in 3 to 4 years.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
I feel like I'm walking in on something I should do later on.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Sure.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I didn't mean. I'm just here for information and stumbled into this place, man. Hello.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't care.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
I'm still talking to everybody on the way.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Cool. I don't. Am I supposed to be doing this right now? It's happening anyway. Hello.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
Who are you?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Oh, well, what is it?
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out, Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me.
Wow.
If you would speak to him as a fellow
Sounds like a
soldier,
man.
I believe he will listen to you and let the
Why
matter
are
be.
you touching my face?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I swear to God I did not ask for that
Now
close
I
of
must ask you to
contact.
take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
I did not ask for that close of contact. I'll fucking help you out. Let's go! 'Cause I need more stuff to distract me from the main objective. I got you, right? Yeah, I did. Fuck. Cora's dead. Where's the close... Well, let's go this way. I think that's the stairs that I would have come up if I went that way before. Or not. This place is huge. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Well, I found the transport. So, I need to go to Cora's den. Again. I'm always going there. Screw the fancy bar. Everybody's always at Cora's den. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. Oh, is it you? Yeah, it's you.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
What's bothering
I've seen
you?
a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
Okay.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
Garrus, leave him alone.
She rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Well... Is it...
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Yeah, did ya?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this?
Well, you know.
So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I mean, it's worth a try.
Couldn't hurt.
Huh. Maybe
Garrus!
you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Oh dear.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
That's not what I wanted you to say.
I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
With what?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Okay.
Why is that? Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
How?
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Where
Who
to?
am I taking it to? And where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat.
Okay.
He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira.
I gotta go to the embassies.
Here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself.
I don't know if I want to aim that high, buddy. I'm just here to fuck the man behind me, who has no interest in me right now. Which is fine, I can wait. I just gotta beat the first game again. And then actually finish the second one to where I can romance him. God, I hate that I never finished the second one. Every time Garrus is brought up, I'm just always like, oh, damn it. Oof. The embassies. The embassies. Embassies? Elcor, Elcor, Elcor. I'm pretty sure I've met that alien race, but I don't remember what it looks like. Hi, yes, memory shit. Doing best. I'm gonna assume... Why are you running? Why are you running? Does my map show where he's at? Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Oh, is it the... Is that the really cool species? Yeah, 'cause that should be the human. It is him! Hey, dude.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I can help.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
How did you get the data pad?
This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
He'll be fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information.
You're welcome.
Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me.
I will.
Must go now.
Don't worry.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
I believe in your luck, my dude.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander.
I got nothing else to do except talk to the council that's gonna be pissed at me anyway.
Humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
By being kind, you ass. I still love you, but I'm gonna teabag at you.
It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
I need to be good, and I will do everything good possible. I need to go anywhere to complete that. Okay, I need to speak with Shaira again, which means I gotta randomly find the place that I found before. Ugh! Rex, come on, man. You gotta stop having troubles with these doors. Rex can't use doors. I don't think I went to this lower part. I think I should, just to check it out. See if there's anybody else to talk to here. I don't need directions. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Coming. Okay, that led to nothing that great, so never mind. I think I did actually clear out this area then. Sweet, so now I shouldn't have to worry about it too much then. Besides trying to find the consort. Oh, thank God. Got so lucky by running into that. By complete accident, because then it helped me get here. Down! Hello, I'm gonna butt myself in, even though you just told me I shouldn't do that. There's new people here. Except for him.
What? You're with the Alliance? My brother's
Oh,
a private back on Earth.
Jesus. You guys are just talking to each other now. Never mind, that's nothing new. Hey, I fixed your problem.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
No problem.
Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Glad to help.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more
excuse
thing to
me.
give you, if you are interested.
One more thing to give me. Of
I'd
course.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to.
Thank you.
It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to
Thanks.
come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness.
Cool.
Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
I will have no doubts. Very astute.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Yeah.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
I don't really need to remember your words. I'm golden. I'm good. Like I said, one good thing about my future is standing right there. If I could point at you, I would. Last thing I want to do is pull out my gun just to point at Garrus. So, moving on. I don't need an appointment. Alright, other than not being able to find that stupid fan, because I don't know where he would be. I don't know where he'd be. He's the only one that I haven't finished, but maybe I also need to wait until I'm a little bit farther into the game before I see him again. That's always a possibility. I need to travel, and unless you're a travel point, I don't care about you. Athena, who I keep accidentally going to talk to. Barlavon. Wasn't I supposed to talk to you at some point?
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes?
I feel like I was supposed to talk to
You are
him.
the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Have we met?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel.
Okay.
When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I was told to talk to you.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker.
Oh,
Do you have any
yeah.
information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. And you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Okay.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance
Guess I'll
is
live with
incredibly
that.
complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies.
Jesus.
I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
Wow.
I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Pretty good motto. This is legal. It must be legal. He has his own office. Well, office. I don't know how officey it looks, but...
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
That's their
For example,
choice.
Suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods.
Okay.
How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Guess you got a point.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
As much as you can.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge.
So you're the Shadow Broker?
I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder.
Dude,
Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Well?
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender.
Got a point.
I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind.
Wow.
But no matter how long you play,
that's too much.
No matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement.
Okay.
I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes.
Very good point, my dude.
I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy.
Yeah.
It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council.
Yeah, well,
all
the Council's kind of dumb.
Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political
Council's
center
dumb.
of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters.
What's your definition of intelligent species?
And influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
I'm not an elite.
What are the wards like?
I'm just thirsty for one cricket
heart
man.
Of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Well, that's good.
I should go.
Thank you for the information.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, I will finally head to the tower. Because I'm pretty sure that's all I have left now is that. Well, have I been? I don't think I ever actually walked into the financial district. Fuck, I probably should. I don't know where it's at, though. I've seen several signs for it, but... Let me just make sure. But I'm pretty sure the last thing I have is, yeah, because... Scan the keepers are going to be forever. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
I hate that it's always started
Eden
before I
Prime
get there.
was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status
and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
Wow.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
Well, the Geth revere them.
Believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish?
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I wasn't alive 50,000 years ago.
Something.
You doubted me before.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
That's so mean.
You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I'll go with I've seen them.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That doesn't mean he's not...
You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Come on.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Well, it's kind of the best.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
True. True. That's why you level up that charm.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Well, shit. Looks like I'm a Spectre now. I'm a Turian ally? Is it just because of it's kind of a weird random trophy to get.
To be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
I got this!
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Okay, do you have any leads?
Where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Her voice sounds so familiar to...
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got
Elizabeth?
a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship,
I
a
don't know if it's
crew,
Elizabeth.
supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I'm a Spectre. But I already have a crew.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training talent. Hey. How we doing, boys? That means I can... I'm pretty sure the last place I haven't been is the financial district, so if I go there... Why is Intimidate? I don't remember signing up for that bullshit. Ooh, I can get a store discount. Carnage. Speak to the ambassador. But where's the financial district, though? Real quick. Oh, it's not gonna be here. I left this area by quick transport, so I'm just gonna see if there's anybody to talk to here.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the counselor's assistants.
Hello, Mello. I'm a Spectre. I have
Congratulations on
Garrus,
becoming
Rex,
the first human
and
Spectre,
Tali.
Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku.
I'm still
It's
trying
about
to
time
find
the
where
Alliance
the
got one of
fan
our own in
is.
with
I
the
don't think I meet
Spectres.
him again until
We
later.
need people like you to deal with
It's
our
the last thing that I have, besides talking to this guy who's going to give me another side quest.
Something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe
Same.
you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity.
Oh,
out
never
in the
mind. This
Traverse.
isn't something I got to do in the Citadel.
We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
Don't worry.
I'll find them, Admiral.
Yeah, you meet him again on another planet.
was
Okay,
running
that's
out
what
of
I had a feeling.
I'm gonna stay
So I
here
guess
and
I
see if
won't
can
worry too
find
much about
anything out
going to
through
the
official
financial
channels.
district then.
Won't hold my breath, though.
Because I think the financial district is literally the only place I haven't been to here yet. Now I'm just running around here because I really didn't check out this area before I left it last time, so... Just doing my duties. It's not like I'm going for 100% codex or anything, but I just want to check out everything because every little Paragon point matters. Can't talk to you. Oh, wait, there's somebody to talk to.
He's okay. I'm on a break. Talk
I
to
heard
someone
that
else
sigh.
if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that
Shocker.
usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers,
Mello, I should have
slavers,
known your
mercs looking for an easy
completionist
score.
ass would still be
There's a
doing
lot of
missions
nasty
here.
sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother.
Listen.
Not yet.
Okay, this...
I've got the coordinates for
Why
the
does
last
everybody
transmission
do
from his vessel.
this?
What kind of ship was it?
I don't
Don't
give
let the
a
name
shit
fool you.
about a
The Majesty's
reward.
just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Give me the coordinates.
See what I can do.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Yay, more journal stuff. Is that a keeper? That's a keeper. Listen, I get more story out of this game. Not like this game already has 5,000 story things going on. And come on, the way that I keep leveling up, I'm gonna have my charm all the way up. Mellow. Kylie watched as I would go in circles around the Citadel because I kept getting lost. I'd walk into a room and take an elevator and realize it was the wrong thing. A fucking mood. I feel like that's where I'm at, too. I kind of gotten...
In other news,
I feel like I've
Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing.
I screwed up this loading screen.
Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Mellow, and neither of us have played the included DLCs. I forgot there was included DLCs. I am so freaking excited for all the content this game has. I can't believe I messed up the loading screen. Keeper! Oh.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Screw you. I do what I want. Where the hell am I going? Have I talked to that? Have I scanned that one? I must have. He's not lighting up. Where am I going? Oh wow, look at all these extra assignments that I've picked up. Don't worry about that. I gotta go to the embassies. Gotta go. Oh wait, I did go to the financial district. Never mind. I have every place unlocked. 40 DLCs? What is happening in those DLCs? My God. Mellow, and I would be completely disassociating during conversation, telling me the next mission, and I'd walk around before going, where am I going? Oh, you mean me driving in GTA that one night? Fucking, it's so easy. Really? This is where the human shit is. Where the hell is he? Docking bay. Maybe if I would have read it. I'm the worst. Guess what, my dude? Get out of my chat. Nobody gives a shit. You're just like spam callers. Nobody gives a shit. We just have to deal with you. Gently reports for spam. I probably should start doing that instead of just... Wait, where's the docks, though? Where's the docks? Okay. This time around, we're going to read the whole thing. Accessible through CSEC Academy, which is in the wards. This is not helping. Well, why do I do this to myself? Docking area? Yeah, it's just because I didn't... I halfway listened to what they wanted me to do, and then I went and got distracted by getting more side quests. And yeah, so having a good time, having a good time. Keeper, scan. I've never talked to him.
Looking you up.
I'm a Spectre now.
Commander Shepard here with the Alliance military.
I'm
First time
a
on the Citadel.
Spectre
Right?
now. Sure
How
is.
did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Thank you for letting me know, Mello. Other than I just spit everywhere. My bad.
Show me what you got.
I'll
Sounds
look.
Good. Just let me set you
Most
up.
likely won't buy anything, but I'll
Must be a
look.
Mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre, Well,
Also,
I'd
we are
heard
wearing
about
the
that, but I
same
didn't realize
skin.
it was you.
There's different
Sorry,
skins? No problem.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
How about I just back out of this right now? 30,000 fucking... no. Is there anybody else to talk to get random things for? You can change skin, though. It must happen somewhere else. There's nobody to talk to. And this is probably... oh, God. That's an elevator. You can't get me to walk into that unless that's where the docks are. What's up here? Hello, everybody. Do you mind if I hack this? Decryption skill too low. Rude.
Not exactly, but he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me. Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
Wow.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me.
Well, is he here?
Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance.
Okay.
I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Sure you're just not paranoid, though?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone.
Okay.
He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I'll talk
Just
to
tell me
him.
where he is and I'll go find him.
I won't push him around,
right.
but I'll talk to
He
him.
wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Yeah, I've already met him.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's
I've already
up to.
scanned, like, several
Anything's
Keepers,
possible
though.
with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Well, good luck. Okay. Okay, guess what? I found another mission. Keeper. Let's get. Tracking terminal, tracking terminal. Heck yeah. Whoa. Okay, never mind. We have one more thing in this to do. Citadel. Lower markets, lower markets. We're heading that way. Wait, what? Boop. Beep. This is a very nice skin though, Mello, so. Wait. I can talk to him.
Hello, Commander.
Never mind. I can't talk to him that well or that long. I can't do anything with that computer. Won't let me. One more thing. Hold on, one more thing. One more thing to do, guys. And I swear I'll move out of the Citadel. Markets. At least I have everything unlocked, so future shit, I don't have to walk around. Because I don't think there's a lot of extra missions you can get for walking around. I don't think. We need to go lower. Lower, lower, lower. Where are you at? Hey, there you are.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
The truth.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorben.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but you're gonna tell me everything.
You kind of spoke too much,
You boys
dude.
can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so?
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners.
Okay.
Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
I'm not sure I
What's
follow.
so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything
Okay, well,
about
this is
them.
the same spiel he gave
Don't
me
you see?
before.
We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
But what
Why
about
are you trying to
Jalid?
kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I
So you're
see.
just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
no more.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe
Rex,
if you
calm
wouldn't mind
down,
speaking
buddy.
with Jalid.
Rex.
The data you're gathering for me is
I think
useless
that's
if
Rex.
Jalid
That might
won't
not
help
be
me
Rex.
analyze it.
For me, he's useless. Okay. Of course.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
I'll go
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Thanks. I've found, I think, half of them now. Okay. Okay, no, there is one other Krogan down here other than Rex. It most likely wasn't Rex walking by, but I know Rex has been having issues with doors the whole damn day. Transit! Hey, at least this mission ends at CSEC where I need to be. That's not CSEC. CSEC! CSEC! Let's go! I think I unlock the docks once I finally walk down there as a fast travel spot. I think so, anyway. I just need to talk to Jalid, which was up the stairs. I got this. I got this. I know where I'm going. Hey, dude.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I'm afraid so.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
Lying.
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I talk before shooting.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so.
Stop worrying so much, my dude.
Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I.
There we go.
I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Winner! Okay. Now I'll do the dock. I swear I'm gonna do the dock. To the docking bay. Okay, this is the correct
I'm
elevator.
surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it.
Garrus, shh.
For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I love how I'm always just silent to the conversations that happen. It's like, I don't need to worry about it that much. Nope. Hello.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you.
Got it. Well, why are you doing
I want
this?
the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
Yeah.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What went
What
wrong?
happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Okay.
What kind of leads do we have?
Any other new
Saren's
leads?
Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact. And
Okay.
there have been sightings around Noveria.
Okay.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Okay.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Alright.
I'll stop him.
Count on me.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find
Liara,
her.
that's her name.
See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Wait. Wait. Hello. Did you send that information that you had for me anywhere? It's nothing like severely spoiling that I'm getting from her, but it's because she figured out that depending on what planet you go to is how difficult it ends up starting out. Mellow! Mellow! Help! Help! I don't know where it could have gone. I mean, like, honestly, I would like to start with Liara. Just because I would like to start working on romancing her, even though I'm pretty sure that'll be for later. Because as much as I would like to try a different romance, I think I'm just gonna go with Liara again, because I really did enjoy romancing her. Okay. Wait, okay, hold on. We have reports she was exploring. I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision.
She got back to me, everybody.
You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole.
Oh, for
you
fuck's
make a
sake,
mess
dude.
and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Okay.
That's exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Well.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing.
Don't blame
But
you.
You're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was
just
our
said 20
representative
years.
here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me.
Okay.
The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why is it always Turians?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests.
Okay.
He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries.
That's a lot of fighting.
Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Of course not.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core.
Oh boy.
Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Was anyone
How
hurt?
many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
500, huh?
The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
That's not fair.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Oh, God.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact.
Cool.
The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies.
Okay.
Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Prothean ruins. Okay, thank
What
you.
Can you tell me about Novaria?
Much
Novaria
appreciated.
is trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research.
Wow, sounds like a scientist safe haven.
Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren.
No!
I want to know about the mission you were on
that was
together all
going
those
to
years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge.
Sometimes
Alliance intel had done all the work.
The
but the Council wanted a Spectre.
minimum description you get for these dialogue options does not properly say what's going to happen. Because now I'm listening to this second time in a
The plan
row.
was simple. Sneak into the
So I'm
plant,
sorry, everybody.
capture the
I just
scientist,
wanted to make sure
sneak
that
back
I
out.
had done it right. But
Quick,
you know,
quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
this doesn't
The only
matter.
thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander.
Goodbye.
It's no good living in the past.
Yeah, I made you talk about
I'll
it
be
twice
here
now,
if
so.
you
Fucking, I'm free. Keeper! Rex, I heard you go,
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering.
Okay.
It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
I love how you stayed over there the whole time you talked with me, buddy. Moving on. Finally. Hello, everybody.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
God, I wish I had something like that that could do decontamination for me. Maybe would have never caught COVID if that was possible.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't gonna be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't gonna stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Nobody's going to help us!
Our enemy knows we're coming. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity's in this alone!
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in
Looking
Citadel
at you,
space.
Ashley.
Saren must
Looking
be
at
stopped,
you.
And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Paragon! Oh, fuck. Now it's time to talk to everybody. Look outside.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her.
Well, thanks for being here, Joker.
Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you,
just keep
I'm
talking
anything
yourself
but
up.
average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance.
I love him.
Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you
No, I didn't know, Joker.
Oh, crap.
I don't remember.
Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease.
Oh,
the bones in my legs
yeah,
never
yeah.
develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Not a huge fan.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Oh.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I think I got that.
I have to go.
Thank you, Joker. Pleasure talking with you. Okay, I know I can do that. Let me talk to the one guy who's available up here. Hey,
if
dude.
anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
They're on our
We're all on the
side.
same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
He didn't do anything wrong. He's the one that got shot.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
Yeah.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Never turn away help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness.
Never
That's just being
turn
stupid and
away
stubborn.
help.
No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of
No
thinking.
shit.
But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Good.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium.
I like
Must have made an
learning about my
impression on the
crew.
right
This is
people.
a good time to learn,
Captain asked for
everybody.
me when he was picking his crew.
Never mind, we're
Carry
done
on,
with questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Paragon. Door control. Wait, is this going down? Okay, this isn't the elevator. Good, good, good. Huh. Thank you. At least a lot of these doors automatically open, because that's what kills me the most, is when the doors don't automatically open. Not taking the elevator just yet. Dr. Chakwa's replenished, thank you.
Yes, is there something you need?
The
How
sound
did
to
you
not
end up serving
fucking
on an
up,
Alliance ship?
please.
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe.
Dang it!
Too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel
Never
the
mind.
stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
She has nothing
But
new
humanity
for me.
needs the Alliance if we want to keep
She has
expanding
nothing
through
new
the
for
Traverse.
me. This is
And
all
the Alliance
babble we
always
heard
needs
last
good
time.
doctors.
Sorry, everybody, that
stayed
I'm
on to
just,
do my
you know,
part.
goodbye,
I should go.
goodbye,
Goodbye,
goodbye, goodbye. I have a problem, and that problem is talking to everybody. Like what? Caden probably won't even have anything new, but I'll still talk to him. God.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I mean, I wanted to talk, but whatever, my dude. Whatever. Okay. Oh, I can examine this now that, Anderson isn't sitting there. Heck yeah! Where the fuck's the rest of my crew? Is Caden the only one that's allowed up here? Everybody else is still stuck down here? That's hilarious. I know, like, I think they were all down here. Except for Caden. Caden was the only one that was allowed up on the higher levels for some reason. Oh my god. Garrus!
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Not that
For
bad.
the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
It kind of
But CSEC
matters,
wants it done
Garrus.
their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's a tough
I
decision.
hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either
Good
way,
point.
I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That depends.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no.
It's gonna be
We
a
get the job
hard
done
no.
right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
I didn't want to be mean with him. Yeah. Blech. Whatever.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
God, that sun at this time of night.
If you want stories.
Come on. Just a short one?
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
You the one?
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out
Rex, lighten the hell up.
That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
You know, some of the ways you say what I pick is killing me. It is absolutely killing me.
I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
See your point?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Ooh.
Are your people really dying?
God.
We're sure not getting any stronger.
Damn it.
We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So...
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds.
Good point.
We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details.
Okay.
They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Listen.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan
Got a
scientist?
point there, my dude.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
Come on.
It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Fuck.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Stop dwelling! Just wish that we'd saved your
You
unit.
wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Don't blame yourself.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner.
Why can't
No
the
offense, I
options be
appreciate
the
rescue.
same?
I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of you.
I'm getting, like, okay. So I'm doing great on, I did great on pretty much figuring out the Citadel. I'm doing terrible at the dialogue options. I just keep going around in circles.
Flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it
Bye.
doesn't happen
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Ma'am.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Well, is she
I'll tell her to
bothering you?
leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one.
Cool.
I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I didn't?
Fill
No.
me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions.
Okay.
So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location.
Awesome.
Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space.
You got a
Most
point.
vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions and pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare.
I'm learning a bunch
Sensors
of
can
stuff
pick
that
up our
I will
location
forget
whenever we enter or
by the
exit
next time I
FTL
stream.
flight. But for short
Which,
range
by the way,
missions,
I
our
hope the
stealth
next time I
systems are
stream will be
amazing.
able to be Saturday.
We've got the only one.
But it will really depend
Where
on
else have you served, Adams?
Name a
how
class of Alliance
early
ship,
I get
probably
home,
served
because
on it. Everything
there's
from
supposed to be a lot
dreadnoughts
of
and
weather,
carriers right down to
and
frigates
I'm
like
doing
the
state
Normandy.
track,
My last assignment
and
was on
track
Tokyo.
can't
Only a
do
cruiser,
stuff if
which was
there's
a good ship.
thunder.
Couldn't
And
hold
so
the
every
camera
time
to
there's
the
thunder,
Normandy,
we have
though.
to wait 45 minutes before we can continue the track meet. So I'm hoping we can get
I want to know more about the Normandy.
back.
She's the best
Pretty
ship
good.
I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Drive
What's so special about
core?
the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only
What's
are
the
we
point,
faster,
though?
we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
So we fast, boy!
Carry on, Adams.
Shit, I think that's what I wanted to do. Tolly!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before.
He was just talking to me about
I
that.
can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
Hell yeah, you are!
I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people.
Yeah.
Ships are our most valuable resource.
Just got a point.
But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was
I can't believe your
wow.
fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel.
It's a lot of stuff.
But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Got it.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move.
That sucks.
Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong.
Cool.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child.
Yeah.
If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point.
You do have a point
Of course,
there.
we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch.
It is
of
the government.
Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law.
Okay.
Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction.
Okay.
The 5
Paperwork!
top-ranking
All that
military
paperwork and
officials
fine
serve on the
prints.
Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Cool.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
And that's a lot of time not being able
All
to know
I
anything
know
new.
is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me anyway.
The Geth were originally
Sounds a
created to
lot
serve
like
as
Terminator.
An automated manual labor force. Initially, their
Yeah.
intelligence was
I have the
limited
movie
as
name right.
NEVI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Yeah, but then it got a little too far.
The council didn't step in and stop you.
Didn't it?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them.
Yeah, well,
Or so we thought.
scientists.
But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth.
Okay.
Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Hive mind. I know about that because of
No,
Stranger
nothing like
Things.
that. They cannot
Or at
share
least know more
sensory
about it
data
than I
or
usually would.
information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each
No,
Geth
not hive
maintains
mind.
an
Never mind.
individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level.
Okay.
It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious.
All right.
But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract.
Okay.
One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why
Detroit
am I
become
here?
human.
What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves.
Well, at least
It
they
was
realized that.
inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Sounds like they defended themselves.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began.
And
the
it
hope
didn't
was
stop
that
it.
most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I still see it as they defended themselves.
Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None.
Yeah.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Alright, you might be right.
Good point.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
And I don't blame you.
I should go.
But now it's time to go, because I've already talked about your pilgrimage. Okay. That means we are going to go look at everybody's locker. Tali, Rex. Don't mind the animations that are happening. I still don't have any armor that's not... Do I have any more upgrades? Probably not. Okay. Okay. Gareth Cadence. Cadence. I might give him an Avenger too. Hurricane is not better, and I have a shitload of Storm. Shocker. Edge, edge, edge. Kessler, Striker, not better. So, no upgrades. Nothing there. Here, dude. Have an upgrade on that. Ashley, Garrix, Rex. Sure. I just don't think the Banshee's all that great. I just don't think so. There was really no other upgrades available for anything, if I remember correctly, so... Well, maybe except for... Nope, all the armor upgrades are gone now, too, so... I think I'm out of weapon stuff now, so... Up to the bridge so I can actually pick a planet. And go somewhere and do something instead of talk. I am so sorry if all I've done is do a lot of talking, but I really want to remind myself a lot of the world that is in this game, and I definitely know it's a good idea to be in good standing with your teammates, so I'm trying to keep that in good standing. I don't know where my equipment is. Can I just do it from here? Heck yeah. Because what I was gonna do is just Omni-gel everything. Just to clear out some of the stuff that I'm looking at constantly. No, what the fuck did you just do? You dumbass. Oh, okay. I can make it faster is what it's basically saying. Doing great. I don't know. I'll keep the other armors just for now to be on the safe side. We're going to Artemis Tau for Liara. Cool. How is there still so? Oh my god! Look at all that information that I've gotten. Look at it all. It's all so great. All that information that I'm not really gonna read, but I'm glad I have it. Okay, we're finally ready to move on, everybody. Finally ready. That's not where you do it. That's just where you steal information. Perfect. This is where you do it. Ugh. Where is Serpent Nebula? The Milky Way. Pharos, Liara's dig site is where we need to go, please. I don't know which one, though. I don't know which one it would be. Hold on. Hold on. I know where I'm going, but I don't know... was somewhere in the Artemis Tau. God damn it. Alright, fine. Pick a planet and go. That's what it sounds like to me. Pick a planet and go. I don't know which one it is. Athens sounds like it would be more of a possibility of having Prothean runes. I'm finally leaving the Citadel! It only took me a century to do so. God, I love this game. Oh, look, there's more... Circe? Proteus? Pharos? Fuck. There is too much here. Well, she did give me a name of a planet, so I think I gotta actually back out and find where this owl planet is, because I don't remember where it's at. The arrow. It's a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean runes dotting the surface. Sounds about right. Sounds like our planet. Man, the loading screen. Liara! do Garrison Caden this time around, yeah. Let's go! Oh my god, I forgot we land with a vehicle.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
This isn't really what I had planned when I jumped out of here. I was trying to figure out how to back up, to be perfectly honest. That's shooting. What is forward? Oh, forward is just the analog stick. Okay. I don't want to go into the lava, or I'm assuming that's some kind of lava anyway. Wonder how far away is a click. Joker, I may have a military person on, but that doesn't mean I understand military talk. That's not the way to go. Do. Oh boy. Oh, there's enemies. They're starting to appear on my radar. Do I really gotta go all the way over here? What? I'll say I'm not even entirely sure I'm hitting it. Okay, we're good. Screw you. Imagine if I busted my vehicle and had to run all this way. Oh, let's see. Nope, it's saving. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I don't think we can take that strong point head on.
So going this way? Okay, now I'm hitting it. Got it. Hit! Sorry, can't drive. Okay. He did die. Oh wait, hold on, back it up. I don't think I have killed everybody here. Pretty sure there's still one more person somewhere. I can't climb. Oh god, I still have the sniper out. Hold on. What the fuck? Why do I have two? Hold on. Why do I have two snipers? Or a sniper? What the hell is happening here? Don't. Whatever. Frickin' game. Why did it do that to me? Okay, the last enemy is around this corner. Okay. Perfect. Whew. Take all. No. What am I want? Gate control activate. Sure. Sure. Not entirely sure how that's gonna help me, but I'll do it. Is there any goodies? What the fuck? What's that? Oh. Guess I did open the gate, didn't I? Oh, whoopsie whoopsie. Really? Caden? I was about to say, I'm not entirely sure what I'm driving on. But that was a thing. Alright. Can't unless it's parked or on level terrain. Terrain.
Gets fun.
You suck, dude. Well, again, that was mostly my fault. Just opened it up too soon. There's nothing over here. Hold on, let's move the vehicle to at least be over here. So I'm not, like, fully killing my squad again when the time comes. God, you're done, dude. Oh, while that's still on fire, we'll do this. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Saving! That means we're getting into more shit, everybody. Oh, there's... Okay, well, there's nothing... Yeah, there's a crate. And there's nothing that can screw with me, so... Okay. Oh, thank you. You guys suck. Mostly Caden. Alright, we're making our way through the base. Okay. If we just take it at our time and take them out slowly, we'll be a-okay. Okay, it's reloading at the time. I also think I missed. I did miss that first shot. Oh, wait. Wasn't I available for an upgrade? Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do more Spectre training. Restores dead squad mates. That's a good idea. Everybody's dying. Oh god. Just because I was looking at my phone to make a quick string marker. That ship scared the hell out of me because of how it came up on my screen. Would be nice to see you guys. There we go. I also think I missed both of you. Okay, one down. I don't know what I did, but I pushed a button and I hope that didn't do anything. Go forward! I know how to drive. Come on. How am I missing that? Is that not an enemy? That has to be an enemy. I was about to say, what the hell? There we go. Oh god. No, 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 no. Face the camera in the right direction so I can... No! Well, I guess we're doing this now. Doing this now. Oh, come on. What the hell is going on? You're good. I got it all under control. Oh, more saving. Gotta save more. Supposed to be. Okay. Got rid of those two. I don't really know if I'm missing anything that I can collect. There might be some stuff here. This looks like a possible area. Maybe? Hello, Purple People Eater. Welcome back to the stream. Blow something up. That guy had no chance. Yeah, pretty much. They do a lot of damage if you don't take care of them, or stay in one spot. So, I mean, they're pretty strong, but as long as you still move the vehicle enough, you should be okay. I do kind of remember that from when I played it the first time. I just can't drive for my life with me. Oh shit. I'll take a second one. Just so I could get a good shot on him. Okay. We're doing fantastic. Oh, watch out for the wall, though. Wait, I can't go that way? Oh, maybe I do go that way. Can I possibly get the Mako? Okay, calm down, game. What is this? I'm looking in one direction. Come on. I don't think I can. Alright, I don't think I can. Let's. Oh, God, I almost put us into the lava. Not seeing any enemies marked on my map. Oh, there they are. Woo! Gotta love it. Oh, can you get out from cover? Okay, you know what? That's how we're gonna do it, and that's how I'm gonna take care of you. Go on, pop your freaking head out again. Really? Oh my god, he's being such a pansy. You are so annoying. Recharge a bit. Asshole. God. They just stayed there. They were so persistent. He's just shooting at a wall. Yeah, that's all he was doing. He was not being of any help to anybody.
Countermeasure deployed.
Countermeasure deployed. What does that mean? Like, is it gonna blow up in my face? Oh, he just put that shield up. Motherfucker. Got him.
Not now, Commander.
Well, I'm not trying to talk to you. I wanted to run. Okay, Caden.
ACM is hot.
There he goes. Okay, I can't... Guys... Caden, if you make me drop my fucking scope again, I will let them kill you. God, Caden. You're the worst! I love you, but you're still the worst. Okay, that took me a hot second to figure out how to navigate that. I can still get your legs. Okay, I think I got him. No, I did not get him. Okay. God. Oh, I see that. Yeah, fucking run. Pansy. Sucks to be you. Oh, there was really no other way to go that way, huh? Okay, I accidentally headed in the right direction just because it looked like there was loot over here. Hello, Mello. Caden is being the bane of your existence for me. It's because I'm gonna fuck Liara again, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? He knows. Oh! Getting hungry. So again, that means I'm gonna have to be ending the stream soon because my body's like, food. Excuse me. Okay. That's a little excessive to drop that on me without my Mako, isn't it? Oh, I can't aim. Okay, there's a sniper over there. Where? Oh, where? Trying to get this thing first. If I can, I would really appreciate getting that first. I can't break down the shield though. Out. Oh my god, is it behind me? Ow. No, it's just right there. Frickin' gun! Oh god. Okay. Okay, got him finally. Okay, 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 okay. Come on, guys, help me focus on this thing. How in the hell? Okay. Maybe get behind cover, dipshit. Ever think about that? Oh, you're there. Hold on. Caden. My god.